Hey y'all! So today we are taking a tour of our neighborhood with Nathan Jackson, who is it his channel or is like in collaboration with some other folks?
I mean, it's a big collaboration, this house.
Yeah, he's in this. His channel's called This House, so it's in collaboration. They did a tour of our house. I don't believe Nathan was there.
I'll make her link it.
Yeah, I'll link it. But yeah, so we're gonna go on one of his tours around the St. Louis Place neighborhood today. I'm gonna try not to vlog too much, just a little bit, because it's his deal. I don't want to spoil a tour. So,
Yeah.
anyways, I got
Should
my
be
umbrella because it's sunny and I'm pale, and I don't want to wear sunscreen because I hate it. So, umbrella.
The reinforced roof was really a way to save money on
So what's left of the Waller house? Nothing left but the wall out front and some bricks and debris. It's mostly cleaned up. It's pretty sad. It's got the garage and whatever that is. This one was built in 1860. Circa 1860. So the Second Empire house was originally just a house, and then in 1910 it was turned into a funeral chapel, and this was built. How beautiful. Stained glass. I've always really liked driving by and seeing this one. Here's a beautiful mullet house, as Caleb's dad likes to call them. I don't know why, because it's longer in the front than it is in the back. But, yeah, mullet house. And then we've got a couple rows, the houses down, we've got this row of 4 houses. 2 Second Empire. And I believe that those over yonder, sorry about that, are Italianate. So this is the Sheehan house. It's built in 1892. Nathan said it's Italianate and Romanesque. It has both kinds of styles. And we have been in this one. And that's actually how we came to find our house. So I'm probably gonna sit down later and tell y'all about the inside of this house. And the beautiful property here at the Sheehan house, it's got 2 lots attached to it. It was all for sale in one piece, but now I believe it is all 3 separate. So 2 separate lots and then the house. And now we're here at our beautiful house. Everybody's gonna get to go take a look at the first floor. Everything else is kind of a construction site. Down there's not really so much yet. So.
Most of it's still there, but yeah, they created really large machinery for woodworking industry. This guy was a pattern maker, so he built a lot of the wooden patterns you'd see all over St. Louis and the country. Yeah, well actually I don't know if these 2 doors are actually original. I have a photo from 1892 in October for what they called Flag Day at the time. Actually fell on Halloween. They didn't really celebrate, I guess, Halloween at the time. But essentially, they have Hobart and McKinley's campaign photos here. There used to be ironwork on the roof, and they had American flags everywhere, and there's American flags everywhere. But it's the family sitting out here with their dog and all their children. And it's pretty cool.
And their maid Katie.
What?
And the maid.
And, yeah, and the maid Katie. But here, I can show you guys the parlors. You guys want to come see?
Sorry, it's sunny out here. I only caught the tail end of, well, not the tail end, but like the second half of Caleb speaking about the house, because he came out of the door just going. He was talking. So, but I'm sure if y'all are fans of the channel, you kind of know the history. So, here we go from across the street, our house and its little trio, and then the 2 empty lots. The falling down house. I think that there's 3 or 4 lots here in between the falling down house and the Sheehan house, which you can't even hardly see except the very tip of it because of all the trees. And then across from our house, this block, it's very well kept, very nice. Beautiful houses over here. I've lost the group, but there are those 4 row houses over there. The Sheehan house. And over yonder is that Second Empire Italianate style house. Second Empire and Italianate style house with the funeral chapel attached to it. And then here is this lovely church. It's got beautiful stained glass windows. It looks so beautiful when it's lit up at night. Just keep keep it on it until we get to the front and you can see. It's Greater Bible Way Community Church. Look at that. Love it. Nathan said that this is a Romanesque style house. I think that this is one of Caleb's favorites on the blocks, or on the block if I recall. And then this one is attached to the lovely church with the lovely stained glass by this, and it's got a nice fire escape. I love a good fire escape. And that must be the pastor's house. That would make sense, right? So it looks like we've got a new museum here in this beautiful house. So the sign says it's the Frederick Douglass Museum of African American Vernacular Images, located inside this historic Henry W. Peters house. So it looks like the entrance might be that door right there. So another lovely museum in the neighborhood. So here is that house that's from circa 1860 from across the street. So it's got a firewall down the middle. He said it was probably a two-family when it was built, which I guess makes sense. This is a smaller house. Probably put it into two for people who didn't make as much. And then next to this Italian style. So this is the south side of St. Louis Place Park. And then across St. Louis Avenue is the north side with the playground equipment. And then I do believe, sorry about the panning, over here is like a water feature thing. That yellow thing over yonder has some like sprinklers in it, so it's nice for the kids. So yeah, these three houses, they're like eco houses, I believe, but they're just so ugly and boring. And this little one here is tiny. I think it's been for sale for the longest, and I think that it's $200-something thousand, and it's tiny. And it's just crazy, and I'm like, I mean, I mean, there's the Stan Musial Bridge. I'm just like, look at the neighborhood, y'all. Like, know your audience. What is that? So here you can see St. Liborius Church arch, and then the U.S. Bank building, which is part of downtown. So St. Liborius is now a skate park inside. It's called Skate Liborius. That's pretty cool, right? So got some new construction stuff here, which is fine, but I don't know. Let's invest in what's already here. Let's invest in the history, you know? So here is Zion Lutheran. It's Gothic Revival style. Sorry about the umbrella. Just trying to stay out of the sun. It's my Caleb. And then on this side of the street is the Zion Lutheran School. Pretty basic school. So here's a really cute little flounder house. It was built in 1869, I believe he said, for an Irish immigrant, and it was rehabbed in 2005. Hey y'all, so I'm here at the Hill Antique Market on the Hill. It's a neighborhood in St. Louis. It's like an Italian neighborhood. It's actually where I work. My job is over here. And that's as much as I'm gonna say. But I just pulled into the parking lot, and there's a cool statue over here. I'll show you. Looks like it's a statue of Mary. It's really pretty. Just hanging out in the corner of the parking lot over here. It's kind of an odd spot, but it's nice. So anyways, I'm gonna go in here and film kind of what I'm looking at. I'm not gonna film the whole thing because I don't want to get busted. I'm scared. I've never filmed in public, and I'm just like, I don't want to get yelled at. So I also didn't bring my gimbal thing, which is like a stabilizer. So if it's shaky, I'm sorry, but it is what it is. Let's go. So here we are at Antique Market on the Hill, and it looks like there's a little restaurant called Olivia on the hill next door. I wasn't sure what it was from the sign, but I saw some tables in there with chairs, so I'm assuming it's a restaurant. So let's head in. Okay, so I found this box. It's got dogs painted on it. It's $8. I'm getting it. So they've got some pretty loud music playing in here, so I don't know how much I'm able to film, but look at these. It's not my aesthetic, but I know it's really popular right now. Little mushrooms. Those are so cute. It is $95 for the whole set. This guy's making me feel a little weirded out. He's kind of creepy. He's kind of scary. Found this set here of blue and cream china. It's $20 for the whole set. It's pretty. I love this. This would not fit in the house though. Frogs are my favorite animal, so that's super cute. Well, frogs are Americans. I love these green chairs. Those are really neat. Definitely not the right time period though, but I like them quite a bit. See these nice light fixtures. That one might be something more like what we're looking for. I'm not sure about this. I'm not quite sure how to tell when a light fixture is from. Not something I'm well versed in. I just spotted this Dooney & Burke bag. It's supposed to be a much lighter color, I believe. Seen better days. It's $55. Pretty pricey market. Another set of super cute mushroom jars. These ones are 40, 35, and 30. So cute. Holy macaroni. It is hard to film in this antique market because the music is so loud. And I'm like, I have to try to film when I'm away from the speaker or like in between songs as best I can. I've never really run into that before. I guess this is like a trendy place. I guess the prices here would reflect that, but I'm in like a back room. Now it's called the heirloom room. And I'm in here alone, so I have my mask down so I could talk to you guys. But I just found a whole bunch of like these little silvery pieces that I like. So let's take a look. So they've got this table here with all of these. I've already got a lot of stuff like this though, so I'm not super worried about getting it. And then over here, there's some more stuff. What is this? It's like a dip and chip bowl and plate. Although it might not have been made for dips and chips at the time, maybe something else. Look at these things. It's a pretty neat little place. And the dog box I picked out. So it's like a little Yorkie on top, a Westie, looks like a Cocker Spaniel, a Sheltie or a Collie, a Havanese, I believe, and a Schnauzer. Super cute. So I think this is where I'm going to end it because I'm almost done here and the music's so loud and it's quiet in here. So thank you guys for watching my first video. I appreciate it. I'm super excited to start my channel. Make sure to like and subscribe, please. I'd appreciate it. Bye.